With no thrusters aboard and mere inches on each side of our boat, it's been next to impossible to get in and out of our slip. But today, I believe we have a solution. Before we get to that, please smash the subscribe button so you will be notified of all of our liveaboard life content in the future.
We're moving slips. We're going across the marina. It's a big adventure.
Yes.
Big move.
Hopefully it's going to make life a lot easier, right?
It's like moving from the city to the suburbs.
This is the last time we will be making this harrowing journey past the sailboat next to us. Great neighbors, lovely neighbors, but the sailboat is just so wide. And it's our last time to navigate this. Although Captain Tommy does it very, very well. The pivot is always tricky. And he did it perfectly, and we're off from 103 to 106 over there. It's an exciting day. Robert's busy fixing the fenders, getting them to the right height, right?
Yep.
It's an absolutely gorgeous day. There's no wind and no current, which makes for a much better experience getting in and out of this marina. So have you heard of any concerns over in the new slip?
We'll figure it out as we go because the wind and the current will be a different direction
Yeah.
than the old one, but
I've heard the wind and the current is a little more over here, but the good news is we just have a lot of wide open space. We've got this whole channel over here, and then back there, there's just no dock, which is epic. We've got tons of space back here, which is super nice. We like our new view of this lovely trawler next to us called Power Trip, owned by our new friends. I think it's a CHB, maybe from the 70s. It's got really nicely recently redone wood. We're looking forward to touring this boat soon. This is our new view, so we've lost our direct, beautiful view of the sunset, which is in the other direction. So yeah, even though we don't have the same sunset view, we do have nice sailboats behind us, and we've got that little channel over there, palm trees over at Humphreys. Hey, we get to hear the concerts better, so there's some winds in there for sure. Finally, in our new slip. I say finally, it didn't take that long. It's really nice. So far we're really loving it. We're all situated, but I think the captain has discovered another problem.
when we went to Catalina, I noticed we did a few engine room checks and I noticed a diesel smell coming from the engine room, which I've never noticed before. So I'm thinking, okay, I got some kind of small diesel drip leak or whatever. And sure enough, when we got back, some of the pads, the drip pads, the diapers they call them, had some diesel fuel on them, had a little oil on them. I also have a small oil leak down there. But again, that was about 18 hours underway, so you're gonna have maybe some drips and leaks every now and then. But we just moved the boat 100 yards, 200 yards, and just went around the bend, and the diesel leak and smell is back. So we're gonna go investigate real quick.
You may have the one that's lubricated by engine oil.
We don't have to change them?
Mm.
That's good news.
Yeah.
I noticed that drip. Yep, right there.
Yeah.
Now that's some oil too. So I got oil, and I got it's hoses that are dripping down onto there. It's not coming from there.
So the mechanical fuel pump is leaking?
Well, that's maybe.
Oh, is that oil or diesel?
I think it's oil.
Sure. All right, the diesel gathered on this crankcase down here, but that's not where the leak is coming from. So we have both an oil and a diesel leak.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so we think that the diesel leak is coming from the return line from the injectors, and it's loose, so we're gonna try to tighten that down. And then the pump, the fuel pump, needs to be replaced, which is not huge money, but that's leaking oil, believe it or not. You'd think a fuel pump would leak fuel, but it's run by oil, the mechanism, the mechanical part. Those are two things that should alleviate the two leaks for now. This is a banjo bolt right in the middle of the screen there, which allows fuel to be returned, I believe, from the injectors. And then I'm going to show you with the fuel pump that needs to be replaced. Here's the fuel pump that is leaking, and the mechanical part is back here that is run on oil, and it's leaking somewhere in here. Could be the gasket, or it could be out of one of these holes here.
What a difference a few feet makes. We feel like we're in a whole new neighborhood. And what a fun community our neighborhood is. We sure do love the liveaboard life and would love to hear in the comments if that's the life you want too. Let us know and we'll see y'all soon.